Hi, it's Jennifer Polyp, and I wanted to share with you a story about how I'm usually prepared for my appointments, but one of these times I wasn't. I was able to get everything corrected, but it definitely pays to be prepared for your medical appointments. So normally I go to my appointments that I research things, I'm talking to the community, I'm asking questions, I go to my doctor's appointments and I suggest things that I want to try or I want to look into. Whether it's medications or tests, and so I'm very prepared for my appointments. Well, so I had my nephrology appointment, and she manages my vitamin D. And so what the trend has been is that I take vitamin D weekly for 12 weeks, and then I switch to every other week. So I go every 6 months. So my first appointment, my vitamin D is low. I start on the 12-week weekly plan for vitamin D, and then 6 months later, my vitamin D has increased. But normally I don't always have vitamin D tested in between those two times. And what I have discovered is that my vitamin D will be low at the initial appointment, and then in between it gets high around by the end of the 12-week weekly plan. But then by the time that I go back to my next appointment, after I had been doing the every other week vitamin D, it has dropped. Now it's still higher than the initial time, but it got high and then it gets lower. And so I had my nephrology appointment and I did not bring my labs with me. So I didn't have any evidence of this, but I mentioned it to my nephrologist and she said, well, I see your initial and I see this one now and it is higher than what it was. So we're just gonna stick with every other week and we'll maintain it. Well, I knew I had one in between there, but she didn't have access to it and I didn't bring it. So I had to go back and get my documents since I didn't take them with me, and then follow back up with her and tell her, see, okay, here, this in between the 6 months, it was this level. And once she saw that, she agreed that was too high. And so what I had been doing had not been working. And so she changed the plan. And it was very easy to fix and follow up with her. So that wasn't an issue. But if I had been prepared, that wouldn't have been even required to do. So definitely, if you have the chance, make sure to be prepared for your appointments. If something gets missed, you think of a question later, or there's a point like I had that needs to be followed up on, always get back in touch with your doctors before your next appointment. Don't wait. Go ahead and follow up with them. But learn from my mistake and be prepared. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out Life's a Polyp blog and shop, and subscribe and like, and I'll talk to you soon.